Black Pines Forest sits deep within the Appalachian Mountains. Locals have always avoided certain sections of the forest, particularly an old hiking trail known simply as the Whistling Trail. The reason for the name varies depending on who you ask, but nearly every version ends with the same warning: if you hear whistling, do not whistle back. On October 12, 1987, Daniel Mercer stopped at a gas station several miles from the forest entrance. According to the station owner, Daniel mentioned plans to spend the day hiking. An elderly woman seated outside reportedly overheard the conversation. Before Daniel left, she offered a single warning: if you hear whistling, keep walking. Daniel reportedly laughed. Witnesses described him as friendly and skeptical. He thanked the woman, got back into his vehicle, and entered Black Pines Forest shortly before noon. For the first several hours, nothing unusual occurred. The weather was clear, the trail was dry, no other hikers were reported in the area. Then Daniel heard the first whistle. A single note, faint, distant. 10 minutes later, he heard it again, slightly closer. Assuming another hiker was nearby, Daniel responded. He whistled back. Witnesses never determined exactly what tune he used, only that he answered. The reply came immediately, not from far away, not from another trail, from somewhere much closer. Then silence. This was the moment he became uncomfortable. He turned around and began heading back toward the trailhead. Several minutes later, his phone rang. No caller identification appeared on the screen. Daniel answered. According to data recovered from the device, the call lasted 7 seconds. The only audible sound was whistling. By evening, Daniel was running. The whistling seemed to follow him, sometimes behind him, sometimes beside him, sometimes ahead, yet he never saw another person. The following morning, Daniel failed to return home. Search teams entered Black Pines Forest shortly after sunrise. Several items were recovered: his backpack, his water bottle, his phone. Daniel himself was never found. One witness later claimed to have encountered Daniel shortly before his disappearance. According to the statement, Daniel appeared exhausted and repeatedly asked the same question: "Did you hear me whistle?" The witness answered no. Daniel reportedly became visibly distressed. Forensic analysis of Daniel's phone uncovered a final voicemail, 7 seconds long: wind, leaves moving through trees, and distant whistling. Analysts later concluded the whistle matched Daniel's own voice. Archivists note, this remains the earliest known reference to Black Pines Forest contained within the archive. Additional files recovered from the area remain under review. Archive entry 001 has been catalogued. Status: unverified.